Good morning. So I have stuff I should be doing right now, but I decided not to, and I'm going to do some yoga. So the only way I'll do yoga long enough to count as doing something is if I record it. So hopefully this will be an enjoyable class for you also. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet because I'm planning on just starting to move and see what happens. So as I say in person too, you're welcome to do what I do or do your thing. I have incredible bedhead at the moment, so don't be distracted by it. Okay, so just a simple start. I'm sitting on a balancing disc, but you can sit on the block or on the ground. And just take a moment, just letting your eyes close. And just taking a few breaths, just in and out through your nose, through your mouth, whatever's more comfortable. And then just let your chin just drop in towards your chest. And then just letting yourself kind of roll an ear to shoulder, come through the center, an ear to the other shoulder. And then come back to left ear to left shoulder, and then extend out through your right fingers. And if it feels good, kind of let yourself lean a little further to the left. And then eventually you might sweep your right arm up and over, giving yourself big sideways stretch, my favorite. And then just inhale, come on up through the center. Just take a moment, reverse the cross of your legs, just so you're not favoring a hip. And then draw your chin in. Ooh, my neck is icky. And then letting your right ear drop in towards your right shoulder. Maybe starting by hovering your left hand, just seeing how that feels. And then eventually you might take your left arm up and over, a big sideways stretch. Try to soften your jaw. And then on your next inhale, just letting yourself come back up nice and tall. And then just take a gentle twist. Just go one direction, doesn't matter which one first. And then just come on through the center and twist the other way. Oh, I guess I do have a little bit of a tan on my tummy. I didn't think I did. And then let yourself come back through the center. Now, I had knee surgery in January. It's actually feeling really, really good, but some things still feel weird. So if you see me move a little bit weird, don't do that. Oh, where are my blocks? Crap. All right. Oh, I'm going to have to do without blocks, but normally I would totally have blocks. Let your right hand stay down. Take your left arm up to the sky. Big side stretch. And then just thread your left arm underneath the right. Just simply extend your right arm forward if you'd like to. Any other extension of your arms or legs, go ahead. And then just inhale, let yourself take your left arm back up to the sky. Let both hands come down. Just walk your arms forward. Child's pose for a moment. Maybe puppy pose, just meaning your hips could be high or low. Oh, I need to crack my back. I need to go to see Angela Cerisi. I miss you, Angela. And then inhale, come back up. Great chiropractor, by the way. Take your right arm up to the sky. Oh, and then right arm come underneath the left, letting your head and shoulder come down. Maybe extend your left arm forward and soften your jaw. I don't know why I'm so tight. Everything feels so tight. And then let your left hand come down. Let your right arm come up to the sky. And then just bring both hands down and letting yourself press up and back, down dog. How did I get so dirty? Sorry, I get distracted very easily. And then just press into your right hand. Take your feet kind of on the wider side. Just reach over towards one leg. And you can reach towards the leg or just on the ground, whatever feels better for you. And then come back to the center. And then press your right arm towards your left leg or whatever the other side is. I like to look up underneath the arm, but you could also kind of pull your body weight back. It just kind of depends on what you want from it. And then just walk your hands back to your feet. So letting yourself take a forward fold. Bend your knees a little or a lot, and then let your hands come on up. Roll yourself up tall. Inhale, sweep up to the sky. And then just exhale, let your hands come on into the heart. I feel like the camera's too close, but we'll keep it that way. I just look like a giant. All right, so coming into movement, and you can go completely at your own pace. I'm looking for anything I can use as a block. There's something, so we'll work with it. Inhale, let your arms reach up to the sky. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Now, this has been my version of the flow, so I want to share it, and you can choose what you want to do. Instead of going chaturanga up dog or chaturanga cobra or whatever, I've been doing up dog with my toes curled under, chaturanga, go to the ground, cobra, and then up and back. I'll show you what I mean. It's just been working better for my shoulders and my wrists. So, plank, keeping my toes curled under, drop the hips, lift the heart, but I'm really pressing strong with my legs. I'm not sinking in here, it's very active. Here's the part that's not so fun. Belly tight, and sink in. So I've been letting myself rest on the floor. Okay. And then inhale, come on up to cobra, and then exhale, press up and back, downward facing dog. I'm still working on reversing the push-up, but I still need to get some more strength. So here, inhale, take your right leg to the sky, and then step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Left shin can drop down. You can take your arm, reach to the sky, or maybe towards the back, maybe even towards your foot. And then coming around, let the inside of your left foot come down, your foot behind you, and then inhale, coming into Parigasana. So it's like warrior two on a knee. Then let yourself reverse, and then just come on up and over, kind of like a side angle shape. And then exhale, let your hands come down, just straighten out the left leg behind you, come up and roll to the inside of your foot. And then just shift up and over, Skandasana, just a little side lunge, come up and over. And then take a moment to come into the center, so just a wide straddle. Maybe take your arms forward, so it's more like a wide down dog. And then walk your hands in a little bit. Now here's the twist that we did in down dog again. Keep your right hand down, take your left arm up to the sky. So in down dog, you are just holding the leg, giving yourself a breath. And then exhale. Left hand down, right arm up high. Now here, you're already facing your right foot. So we're just gonna come around towards the front of the mat. You can come down towards a low lunge and lower your left shin. And then just pull back and lengthen your right leg for a moment. So coming in towards a half split. Little tip of your toes, side to side. Flex and point your foot if you'd like to have some extra movement. I just got really hungry, so this might be a really short class. And then sink in towards your knee. Now here, press up and back to down dog. Now, if you'd like, you can flip your dog. I've been having some fun with flipping lately and then sitting all the way down. Hey, because you can't just help but say hey there. And then you can twist towards your leg. Hello, hair. Give it a breath. And then as you come back and around, you can really pull this leg up, the right leg up, and then maybe extend it under your left arm. And opening your left arm to the sky. Oh, here comes company. And then bring both feet towards the mat. So here's the plank. Up dog, transition. And then chaturanga, lower my knees this time. Coming in cobra. And then eventually downward facing dog. Hello, Minnie. This is Trinity, everybody. Hello. And then on your in-breath, gonna take your left leg up to the sky. Excuse me. And then step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. So you can lower down the right shin. Oh, good girl. Maybe reaching your left arm behind you. You can't see her now, but she's off camera, licking her, you know what. You let yourself come around, swing your right foot behind you, dirty feet, and then inhale, come on up, Parigasana. And then you can reverse, let yourself open through your side waist. And then come on up and over like you're doing side angle. Trinity, come it. And then inhale, let yourself come back to the center. Ooh, I can see myself in the mirror. And then let your hands come down to the inside of your right leg. Here you might pause for a moment. And then just take your right foot back down to the floor. Flip your heel down. And then just shift up and over, side lunge, Skandasana. And then Skandasana to the other side. And then come to the center, turn your toes out, your heels in, and come on into Goddess or Malasana. And then just letting yourself open up the arms. You can be as high or as low here as you'd like. And then if you wanted to add a little bit more of a twist, just bringing your hands to your quads, twisting to the left or to the right. And then letting yourself twist to whatever side you didn't already twist to. And then come on into the center, just look over your left foot, come around to the front of the mat, and then just straighten your left leg. Trinity, stop licking. She's not licking her you-know-what anymore. Now it's her leg. And then just let yourself walk your hands around, maybe a little deeper outer hip stretch, IT band stretch. And then come back in towards the center. Now, again, if you don't want to flip the whole dog over, you could just lift your leg to the sky or even stay in hands and knees. But letting yourself come up, down dog moment, but then letting your left heel drop to the ground, have a seat, hey. And then give a twist to the left, sitting up nice and tall. And then when you're coming around, you can just bring yourself around or pull your left knee into your belly, extend it under your right arm, open your right arm up to the sky, and then exhale both hands to the mat, both feet to the back of the mat, plank, up dog, knees high or low, chaturanga, upward facing, and then downward facing dog, lifting your hips to the sky. Take a moment just to shake out your head. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. And then hands slide up to your quads. Hello. Inhale, come all the way up and reach your arms high. And then exhale, come on in towards a squat, towards Malasana. Yeah, hi babies. How's my girl? How's my girl? Hi, I know you're so sweet. And then here, your right hand's gonna stay down. Your left arm can come up to the sky or wrap behind you. This is my assistant, Trinity. I know, you'll go girl. You'll go girl. I know, thank you. Oh, thank you. And then take both hands down, left hand stays down. Take your right arm up high. Oh, hello, down dog, thank you. You're a very good assistant. And then exhale, let both hands come down. Take a forward fold. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Oh, good girl. All right, you gonna help me? Walk your hands out towards plank. Now, if you'd rather just stay still for a moment, don't feel like you have to move at all. Sometimes I'll just hold the plank because it's a good way to stabilize through your core. But if you want to, again, up dog, lift your chest out, push your chest through. Where's your leg, Jenny? Knees down, sorry, doing awkward things so I don't hurt my dog. And then lower down, cobra, and then up and back, downward facing dog. Hello, gorgeous. And then take your right leg to the sky. Stop it. And then right foot comes forward to warrior two. Stop it. I know, stop it. She had a bath yesterday, so she's itchy. And then taking warrior two. And from here, reverse. And then come on up and over side angle. So this is very similar to what you did with the knee down. Inhale, reverse it. Now come up and over side angle. But then this time start to lengthen your right leg, coming into triangle. Now, I haven't been reaching for my foot these days. I've been keeping my upper body a little bit higher because of the stability issues I'm working with in my knees and my ankles. So maybe experiment today. Don't try to reach for your foot. Try to really stabilize your legs, lift through your quads, use your core, and then just see if you can maintain the general shape. So, still all going on. Give it a breath. And then inhale, let yourself come back into the warrior two shape. Take your right toes in, and then forward fold. Let yourself just take a moment to bow down, a little shake out of your head, fluff your hair. This is probably not a good idea, because gosh knows what I'm gonna come up to. Now look over your left foot, the back foot, and then just ease your left foot into warrior two. Oh dear. And then reverse your warrior. And then up and over into side angle. And yes, this is exactly the same way I teach in person too. I like to talk and have random things happening in my head and go into side angle. Now, this is my totally not great side. So I'm gonna straighten my left leg into triangle, but please notice that the ball of my foot is off the mat. That is for me. It's because I tore a ligament in my foot and my ankle doesn't sit right. But if you want to try it, it's a really good way to strengthen. I know I only did it on the one side. I need it on this side. The other side is just aggravating. So giving yourself a moment just to pause. Again, maybe you're staying up higher if you want to reach down towards the leg. I'm keeping my upper arm more in touch with my body rather than extending this morning, just because they're kind of tired. I did a lot of stuff in the yard yesterday. See, you can do that. You can back it off. It's crazy. And then inhale, come back into the warrior two shape. Now here, lengthen your left leg, turn the toes in. Now we're gonna come into the goddess shape again, but without my butt facing the camera. So letting yourself kind of drop down. You can use your elbows on the inside of your thighs if you'd like to get a little bit more inner thigh stretch. But what I'm also doing is I'm pushing my legs into my arms while I'm pushing my arms into my legs. Just giving it one more breath. And then just exhale, forward fold. Take a moment to sink down. Now this time we're gonna come down towards the ground. Just look over your right foot. Just walk yourself around so you're coming towards your right foot. And then just bring your left foot up to meet the right. You could have done fancier, but I didn't feel like it. Uh-oh, I think she's coming back. So we're going down towards the floor. So coming down to your back, we're gonna do a couple things to help stabilize our legs too. So in bridge, and this is from my friend Stephanie, thank you Stephanie for teaching me this, bring your feet and your knees as close together as you can, and then lift your hips. So instead of having your feet hips distance, my legs are all the way together. Now, it doesn't mean they're gonna stay there the whole time. You're trying to keep them similar to that, but it's to engage your inner thighs, your glutes, the whole shebang. Then if you want a little extra, you can lift up the balls of your feet, try to sustain the lift. And then if you want a little bit more, dip your bums. You're almost touching the ground, but not quite. Try to get out of there. And then keep lifting your hips, keep trying to squeeze your legs towards each other. Here comes the bum still. And then drop your hips. And then happy baby for a moment. Oh, hello. Hi. You're so funny. What are you doing? And then cross your left ankle over your right thigh in a figure four. And then here, you can stay in more of the stretch shape, or you can lift your hips to work your glutes. What are you doing? Hi. You smell like a puppy, and you just had a bath. Try to keep activating your leg. As you can tell, I forgot about it for a moment. And then bring your left leg up to the sky. Reach up really strong. Try to get your leg as long as you can. Here you can't really, well, I guess you could. You could hyperextend, but because it's your own body weight, you're not using any resistance as far as the floor or anything here, just trying to get your leg really long. And then still holding my hips up. This right leg's working hard. And then just lower everything down. Take your feet together, let your knees drop open wide, bound angle just for a moment. Hey, what are you doing, nosy pants? It's a little unnerving when your dog starts smelling like into your bookshelf, because there shouldn't be anything in there. And if there is, it might be alive. Hey, what are you doing? And then come back to the center. First, just gonna lift into a regular bridge. So my feet are hips distance now, and then letting yourself lift your hips high. And I know I could change the camera angle so you could see how far apart my feet are, but that would be inappropriate. Give it another breath. Cracking myself up. Now here, bring your feet a little closer together, and then you're gonna take the left leg into the figure four shape. Nope, that was already that side. Take the right leg into the figure four shape, sorry. And then you can stay lifted. If at any point you wanna drop your hips down again, you're welcome to. You can pull your knees into your chest if you'd rather stretch your hip. This right now, I'm trying to work my left glute and hamstring. I'm still gonna stretch my hip too. Try to keep drawing your right knee away. Good girl, Benny. She is now laying in her bed next to the, oh, nope, she's not. And then pull your right knee into your belly, leg up to the sky. I'm choosing to point my foot, but you could flex. Just really think of it that your leg is active, whatever it's doing. And then maybe just try to hold up another second. And then lower your hips. And then happy baby again. And then just nice and easy, letting your legs drop to one side in a twist. So yes, this is a relatively short practice. I got really hungry, so I need to go eat something. Inhale, come on through the center and let your legs drop to the left. And I haven't been great about eating lately. Just, just putting it out there, public service announcement. So I'm trying to listen when my body's hungry. 55 years old and still thinking about this stuff. Ridiculous. So then from here, just let your arms come over to your legs. You can come on up to a seat. Trinity, you want to come say bye? And just taking a moment just to sit up nice and tall. Giving yourself just a chance to breathe. And I know there's things I need to deal with when I get upstairs that are going to make me anxious. So I'm trying to stay here just another moment. Stay in a safe, calm, quiet place. Take another breath in. Exhale. And thank you for joining me for this little short practice, but I hope you felt some movement in your body. I hope maybe you giggled a little bit, and if nothing else, you got to see my really cute dog. Namaste! Forgive me while I get up. Giant monster!